I think we are ready for some first gen content. You can tell it's pretty, I mean, it's cold, it's snowy. We haven't started in this thing in forever. We'll let the grid heater do its thing since that's what it's there for. I might even cycle it twice. The easiest start possible would be great. You can hear it down there turning away. Oh man, I just had to carry the battery from the barn, and that sucker's a semi battery, so it's heavy. Just like that. I haven't started this thing in forever. That's what having the first gen is all about. Alright guys, this is what we're starting out with. We got the stocks. I've got my 4th gen stock rolled up next to it. And this is, I don't know how that's gonna fit, like, at all. Which doesn't make any sense because it's a small tire. But, oh well. We're gonna throw our 4th gen stocks on here, and then we're gonna just keep moving on to other stuff. Maybe swap out this hood. There's a ding right there. There's a pretty big dent right here. We got pushed in pretty good with the grill or something. The rest of the hood's good though, so if I could get this back out, that would be ideal. But if not, then we're just gonna leave it be and do something else. But we are gonna get the impact on these things and get the old ones off because none of them are holding air that well, and we need to change that. Just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek. I'm not done yet. I've only got one left, but we got these things on, but yeah, no turning at all. But I did jack it up to where it would be with a 3-inch level, and that's much better. I'll actually throw those pictures up on the screen right now. So you guys can tell from looking at this, it'll be much better leveled. I don't know if 3 inches is correct, if that's what it'll end up being, but I'm gonna shoot for the biggest that I can because it needs to be higher. But tonight, another goal is to get the bumper off. You guys can tell that it is completely toast. So front bumper and rear bumper, because I'd like to be able to put the tailgate on, and right now the rear bumper is so messed up that, well, bent down on one side. You can see the clearance right there, that you can't get the tailgate on. So that's another goal for tonight. But I'm about to get the other wheel on and we'll be good to go. The main point in this is we had a blowout. We had 3 tires that were the same size and 1 that was not. So I want all tires to be the same size, and I want them all to be good and hold air. The old ones were junk. These are not staying. I can't get rid of these wheels and tires whenever I sell the truck, because these are what are for the 3rd gen, and I always need a good set of stocks, and these Nittos are brand new. So probably what we're going to do is get some wider steelies and some bigger tires and throw those on with some caps and rings, and it'll look pretty good. But this is just a short update on the progress we're making, and we're going to finish up what we're doing and then move on to the next little thing for the night, I guess. Alright, it took me a while to get all the wheels on because, I don't know, the studs are old and I wanted the studs to be clean, so I took my time with them. So now we're to the back. This bumper, you guys can see where, I don't even know if this can be even fixed. I might have to find a panel that I can cut off another bed, just cut it all off all the way around here and then weld a new one to this bed. It's worse than I thought from whenever I was just looking at it with the bumper on, but something hit up into here, but the rest of the bed is it is flawless, so I think it's worth trying to fix this because there's no sense in the bed floor isn't even dented. So I think there's some reasoning to try and fix this. Another cool thing that I found, this taillight's good to go. This taillight, I think the lights are all working back here. Me and my dad were looking at it. This one's busted open, but from the old 1st gen, I had the same issue, but it was the other side. So I have a good passenger side taillight that I'm going to throw on here. So we're going to be just helping the looks of this thing all around tonight. But I'm going to see, I don't have my stand, but I'm going to see if I can set you guys up right here. I'm about to take the bumper off so we can see what kind of a difference it makes. Then we'll throw the tailgate on. watch out for these bad boys, but I was gonna take these off, but the freaking things are welded to the frame in multiple spots. I didn't even see this side. Looks like it's been used pretty good. I gotta fix some of this wiring because there was a aftermarket plug in here and it was all sorts of messed up. So all this needs done the right way, which I can for sure do. That stuff's easy. But I'm gonna go, I've got to find my stand. So I'm gonna go try and find my stand real quick and bring in the tailgate, and I'll set you guys up so you can watch me put the tailgate on. I'm gonna try and reorganize some of this stuff so I can get some more room, because we got stuff that needs to go back here. But I'll be right back for more first gen action. Alright, ready for a little time lapse? I'm gonna reorganize this. We got the tailgate in here. It's got snow on it, so I'm gonna letting the pellet stove melt it off. Hopefully you guys stay right there. My stand is here, but my little screw to hold down the GoPro is not. Go figure. But let's reorganize this so I can fit some more stuff in here. Maybe a hood and some fenders and a front bumper. Whew, still out of breath. All right, let's go. Stop. Okay, that was easy enough. Way more room, so much better. Now, whenever you guys are doing projects, I know a lot of you guys think about this, some don't. So all these bolts that I just took out of the bumper, I usually get a Ziploc bag and label it, and I don't know, because I just like to keep track of things, and then at a later date, I can either get new ones, because you guys can look at these, or better yet, what I do is clean them up. I soak them and let it eat this stuff, rusty crap off of it, and they look like new. And some of those that were in there were new bolts, so I'm going to go ahead, probably baggy these up and put them in the cab of the truck, either on the floorboard or something. But I think we're going to try and put this tailgate on. Might go look at the front bumper and see how much pain that'll be. I don't think it'll be too bad. The back one, I couldn't get to all the bolts with the impact, but if I could have, it would have literally taken me maybe 2 minutes. So yeah, let's throw this tailgate on. Alright, wish me luck. Nobody showed up to help me. I'm messing around. My dad's been out here, we've been talking, but everybody's busy. And nobody wants to drive these janky gravel roads. I don't blame them. We're just working with what we got tonight. I don't even know if this thing works. Oh my goodness. Ah, dang it, I broke it. I broke it. Oh, never mind. Okay. Which I'm not stopping here. I'm just pretty freaking excited. We've done a lot in the past couple hours, and it's really already changing the look of the truck. I'd like to get these things off. I don't know how hard those are going to be, because those drive me nuts. If this thing had the original bed on it, I would probably just fix the mechanical stuff right now and just drive it. Pause my jams there for a second, but it is completely overkill. If somebody would like to explain this to me, that would be wonderful. I would really appreciate it. So on the rear bumper, there was like 3 bolts, so 6 bolts total, maybe 3 bolts per side holding the rear bumper on. Seems pretty, I Like, all right, whatever. The front bumper, there is 5 per side. There's 10 bolts. That seems like it's really overkill to me. Maybe not. I don't really understand. But yeah, I've got them all off on one side. I just got to do this side, and she'll be ready to come off of here, and we can actually assess what kind of damage we got here on the front. I know I'm gonna need a new grill. It's all banged up. Like, it's toast. I'm not worried about it. I already knew it was gonna be bad. I'm not worried about trying to save it. I think if we get this bumper off here, it's gonna bring the looks up a lot, because this is really ruining the whole front end. So, as well as if you guys are kind of just wondering what it takes to get one of these off, the rear bumper was all 3/4 inch stuff, but the front bumper is, what is it, 11/16 is a lot of them, then 5/8 are the other side, because you'll have to have, I got my impact on one side with 11/16 and a ratchet on the other side with 5/8, kind of getting them all loose, but they're all breaking free pretty easy. The 1/2 inch impact makes pretty quick work of it. I did get a brand new Milwaukee 3/8 drive ratchet, battery powered ratchet, and that thing is awesome, but I have to get more batteries for it. I don't have any batteries for it. I tested it, but I don't have my own battery for it, so yeah. I gotta get a battery for that, and that thing's gonna be awesome to use. But let's get back on time lapse and let's get this. Alright guys, we got the hood on that has the hood stack on it. This is not my old miter cut hood stack, but because I couldn't find it. We got it all the lines just right, all the corners. We adjusted it for a little while. Ended up looking pretty good. But this one is straight and body work is done to it. It just needs painted, so that'll be good. And then at the back we did our body work, or not body work, freaking, I don't know why it's body work. We fixed up all this wiring that was hanging down here, so I tucked the rest of it back up where it was supposed to be, which is gonna be hard to see, but I put it back all in the loom and cut the connector, like whoever wired in the other connectors, I cut those out, and it ended up that they cut into this harness, which goes to the driver's side tail light. So all I did was I fixed all these. Well, that one I gotta redo that one. But I fixed all these and redid the connections, so now I can plug it back into the plug right here, the factory plug. So yeah, that's all cleaned up and good to go now. Thank goodness. It was pretty messy. I threw away all the wiring and stuff already, but it was a couple handfuls of it. Alright, so I put the rest of this back up in the loom. It's pretty big for the loom, but I might put some electrical tape around it. And then really all you gotta do is get the other connector. These are all factory connectors, and connect those back. I should have a working driver's side rear tail light. And the other stuff, the loom has been stripped off of it, so it could really use some new loom, but it should be good to go for now. I mean, it's a lot better than it was, and all the lights work now, so yeah, on to the next little project, I guess. Alright, we rolled the old girl outside. FYI, if you guys aren't following my Instagram, this isn't just to try and get follows from you guys by me saying this. I'm just saying I have a Instagram and I post a lot. I'm gonna post like IGTV or Instagram TV videos of this thing and the day-by-day updates on whenever I work on it. So if you guys want to see it first, you really should probably just watch it on Instagram. But I pulled it out so you guys get an actual idea for what it looks like outside and whatnot. So as you've seen, we got our hood on. It's the old hood stack hood from the first gen. It fits good, it's straight, and that's what I really want it for. We will be using hood stack on this truck, and I just don't want to put full exhaust on it. It'll be cheaper and stuff to do it this way. It needs leveled really bad, as you can see. It's got a pretty good rake to the front half. Yeah, bumpers are in the back. Got the tailgate on, it works, it's functional. All the brake lights, everything is functional. Back here, I'm really happy about that. I'm kind of proud of myself for fixing wiring, because that's not something I'd like to do. And I'm gonna see if you can see better now that we got a little bit of light. It looks really bad on camera for some reason. There's like light spots and stuff, but honestly it looks pretty good. The seat is just about flawless. It's a little worn over there, but nothing bad. It's in really good shape. I salvaged my Dodge emblem off of the other hood, so I want to put it on this one. That door shuts really good. I don't know why I'm so fascinated with that. But I do plan on going to get fenders for this thing tomorrow. These are just screwed. Somebody let the door pins get real bad, and then it just took out the fender too, so both of these panels are toast. I don't plan on saving those at all. The grill is toast. We got to put a new grill on it. I knew I would anyway, but you guys can kind of get an idea for it there. I'm trying not to shake but I'm just so cold. Sun's going down here in Southwest Missouri, so that's whenever it starts getting real cold out. Yeah, we are making progress with the 89. I hope you guys are liking this. I didn't really film a bunch of it because taking off bumpers and stuff, that's not really interesting. I'll be filming more once we get more into it, more in depth. So for right now, mechanical upgrades that need to be done or replacements, power steering pump. I checked the ball joints. Ball joints are going to get done whenever I do the leveling kit. U-joints, all the U-joints and the carrier bearing are getting done. I'm going to take the rear diff cover off, put new fluid, do a nice fluid change on that. I'm going to check all the brakes. I'll probably do new brakes up front. I need to check the drums. More than likely the drums will get done too. Basically, as I've stated before, this is for you guys, and I'm going to sell it to one of you guys, hopefully. I would love if one of you guys bought this. But this is for you guys, and I want it to be done correctly. And if you're a buyer, if you're in the market, I want to be able to say, hey, go check out my YouTube channel. Every single thing I touched on this truck is on there, and I did it all the right way, just so you guys can feel better about it. I'm going to keep every receipt that I use to do this thing. But yeah, I just want you guys to know that it's going to be done right. But yeah, here's your update. After my freaking truck payment, I'm gonna start buying some more stuff for this thing so we can get it moving. But I'm in love. I don't know why. I just love first gens. It's a problem. Can't get enough of them. But the 05, she's doing good, but she takes up my money on the first of every month. So let's back this thing back in the shop. I'll keep you guys on here for a second. Fire this thing up. I'm gonna let it run a little bit. I still got the buzzer, which I guess my old one did too, but like a charm. She's a peach. I need to put LED. The dash lights are on right now. I need to put my LED bulbs in there since that's one of my favorite upgrades to do. Put some LED bulbs in this thing so you can actually see all this stuff, and then a radio. She needs a radio. Then it can probably do a headliner too. Yeah, we're gonna actually probably scrub a whole bunch of stuff in here because I've only done the carpet and the seats, and then the side, the carpet on the panels. I've just used my extractor. So next we need to just clean all the other stuff really good. So we're gonna do that next. Alright guys, it's the next night. I feel really bad that there's literally only 3 minutes left on this SD card recording time. I've got a lot of new information for you. This door panel came off because we have a new door. We have a new door for this side. We got new fenders. We've got a new bumper, a bunch of stuff, like good stuff out here. I don't know if you can see my truck out there. It's kind of, there you go, kind of see it. Yeah, a bunch of good stuff out there for the 89. Doors are a pain in the butt to swap, mainly because this harness, and it's not like you can just open the kick panel and the harness disconnects right on the other side. You have to get all this out of the door and like loom it out of the door to put on the new door, because the next connection is all the way through the dash over to the other switch, or over on that side. That's where it connects. There's no connector anywhere in here, so it would be a total pain in the butt. So I've got everything loomed out, and there might be one more thing I have to get, and then we're gonna pull this out, or pull the door off so we can put our new door on. But before that, I gotta strip the other door too and put the right panel on the other door before I do anything. So, but it is a straight door, and that's what matters. So we're gonna keep working on this. I'm gonna just end the video here, and I'll have another video full of putting new body panels on the 89 and stuff like that. So I mean, all of this has happened within the last 48 hours. I went and got a whole bunch of parts today, so this is all over a weekend. We're changing the complete look at this thing already and getting it in good shape. So that means, I mean, we're gonna be working on this thing a lot. It's going good, and I really hope you guys like it and are gonna want to watch a bunch of first gen content like we used to do. So yeah, we're gonna finish this up, and then I will start a new video for bumper and fenders.